G'day, my name's Pete, and today I'm going to be working on this jade tree. It's a twin trunk, and I haven't worked on a twin trunk before, so it's going to be a bit of a hit and miss on whether I do this all right. There's the tree at the front, and anyway, well, let's get into it and see what we can do. I've already potted it. It was in another big pot, which I've just put it into this pot yesterday because it was leaning over quite a lot, and I wanted it more upright, so I've made it more upright. And yeah, so now I'm just going to trim away and hopefully get something nice out of it. So I'm going to get rid of all these ones down low, so they're not needed. Okay, now I really am not sure what I'm going to do as far as how to make this look good, but I'm going to start with this branch here, and I don't mind keeping this branch, but I think I like this part of the branch over this branch, so I'm going to cut it away here and keep this bit for starters. Okay, now I think it's going to be too long, so I'm going to shrink it back to there. Alright, so I like that now. And yeah, I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with all this, but I can see some that it is too cluttered, so if I want to keep that, I'm actually thinking of keeping that branch as well. Maybe, it might be too low, might not be enough space from the base up before a branch starts, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to keep it, and I'm just going to weed out the others in between, and hopefully something will, scream out to me as, oh yeah, keep that looks good. I might have to put a bit of wire on it, or at least string and pull it into certain spots. I haven't decided yet. We'll think about that. I think I want that a little bit smaller. Okay, so there's that branch, that tree. Now this one. I like that one. This one's going to be a little bit harder for me because it's there's a few I like. A few of the branches I like on it. I like this branch and I like this branch. I like them both. So I'm not sure what to get rid of. I'm just going to study it. This is a nice thick branch at the back here, but it's going to be way too long. But once I start cutting it, it's going to look ugly because it's very straight. It's a very straight piece. It's got nothing to it in character-wise. All the characters coming off the end here and going out with a bend in it. But I don't think I can make it work. Anyway, just keep studying before I start getting too hacky. I don't want to hack too much. I like that. I sort of like that too. I'm going to trim it as if I'm keeping it, but I could end up getting rid of it. We're getting somewhere. Whether it's good, I don't know. But we are getting somewhere. I think that one might have to go. Let's raise the camera up a bit. This one here I'm thinking might have to go. Plus some more. This one too, maybe. We're getting to the tippy top now. Yeah, I think this one and this one definitely need to go. So we're going to do that. And this one here. Okay, and that. Okay, so I'm getting it more open. There. One at the back there. This one coming out here. This one here is possibly going to have to go as well. Well, I might be able to shrink it and keep it because there's a whole gap here. We'll give it a shot, see how it looks. But we'll shrink it because, I mean, obviously the branches are going to get smaller as it goes up. We'll trim them all down. Bottom driller. Okay. I reckon for now that's pretty good. I'm going to wire it, but I'm not going to do it right now. But I'm stopping for now, and I'll maybe come back to it. I've got plenty of time to do this tree, so I don't need to rush. So I'm just going to leave it now, keep looking at it, and making some decisions a bit later. So there's the tree now. I'll raise this bench back up a bit. And that's the tree now, as it stands for now. Okay, so I'm ready to wire this tree up. I don't know why I've left this one branch so long at the back here. I think because I was thinking I was going to cut it off altogether. No, and I may still cut it off, but for now it's there. I'm keeping it. What I will do is I'll just shrink it. I'll shrink the branches down rather than get rid of it. So I'm going to shrink it right up. Alright. So I'm just going to wire these branches up. I'll just go with that. This wire may not be thick enough for these branches. We'll see. We can double up the wire. this side. Right, it's a matter of giving them a bit of shape now. I'd like to go down and back up, and with a twist this way. There we go. And this side, same thing, down. I think this one can go this way though. Alright, so it's got a bit of curve in it now. And we'll do the next two branches. This branch is not going to move. This one is staying right as it is, but we can wire it to the end, give it a little bit of shape. Or actually, I won't. I'll leave that, and I'll wire these two. That makes more sense to me. I can use just a bit of wire on those two branches for them. Okay, so that's it for that particular little tree. We'll leave that as it is now. Now we're going to wire this one up. I just snapped it. I just heard it snap big time too. All I can do is, I'll try and keep it now. All I can do is just keep the wound together and hope it heals. But it's not gonna. It's gonna die off. I just broke it completely, snapped it in half. So I'm not messing with that now. That's it. It's not getting touched, that branch. It's going to die. But, such is life. I'll pick a different branch for the tree on there. I'll wait for a new one to grow. I'll wait for a new one to grow either above or below it and turn that into a branch. Luckily for me, it's a thin branch, so it hasn't grown for that long. It won't take that long for it to grow back. And I reckon that's about all I'm going to do for this tree as well now. So here's a view of it with its wire. That it's had. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.